It is utterly incomprehensible to me that our Republican president, Mr. Hayes, offered so many jobs to those incompetent Democrats from the South. I've been away from the nation since my presidency in 1887, and with such soaring popularity, I want to reward my friends in the party, those so-called stalwarts, and resume my office.
Mr. Grant, as Secretary of the Treasury to Mr. Hayes, I deplore your sentiments. Men should be awarded jobs based on their merit. I hope to apply the ideas of the half-bloods.
Gentlemen, I am but a senator from Maine, but I know that me and my half-bloods will surely win.
Now on to the reading of the ballots for the 35th time. New York, Garfield, Pennsylvania, Garfield, Massachusetts, Garfield.
Mr. Sherman, it is surely best for our party to rescind our nominations in favor of our good friend, Mr. Garfield.
I concur, Mr. Blaine. Let us rescind. But for good measure, perhaps a stalwart like Chester A. Arthur should run along with him to garner full support.
New Hampshire, Garfield, Delaware, Garfield.
Oh, dear me! I cannot kill the man in front of his poor, sick wife. Alas, my stalking will have to continue, and the assassination will wait. But I am a stalwart of the stalwarts, and Arthur will be president.
Oh dear Lucretia, I hope the salt water at the beach helps soothe your ailments.
Ah, today is the day that I shall be remembered for the rest of history. This pistol will belong in museums.
Mr. Blaine, the summer recess has finally begun. I am truly looking forward to my speaking engagement at my alma mater, Williams College.
Yes, how truly wonderful that will be.
Yes. My God, is that a gun?
Lynch him!
Stop! Officer's ready here to arrest you.
Lynch him!
Lynch him! Dr. Bliss, my body burns hotter than the fires of hell. Help cure me.
Oh, none of that. I do apologize, Mr. President, but we cannot find the bullet. None of that foolishness, Mr. Bell.
Perhaps because the bed our president is lying upon is constituted of metal. If only we could operate the machine like so.
None of that. Let us probe further once again.
What?
Fellow doctors, let us issue a bulletin to the public informing them of the president's condition.
God, my heart.
Oh my God. Thank you. I do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the office of the President of the United States.
I do apologize, Mr. President. I really do. But I must resign, as does the majority of the cabinet. The conflict between the parties is too great.
Very well. I shall appoint new cabinet members. My God, this White House is disgusting. Thank God I just called Lewis Comfort Tiffany, who will refurbish the White House. Things need to be in order. This budget surplus is no reason to become excessive in our appropriations of funds. We should lower tariffs to alleviate the burden of our people. I cannot, in good conscience, allow this much federal spending on rivers and harbors. I will not sign this. Mr. Secretary, my friend, Mr. Frelinghuyser, care for a drink?
Yes, please.
Oh, for me. To what do I owe this pleasure?
I'm sorry, Mr. President, but Congress has passed over your veto for the River and Harbors Act.
Oh my.
In addition, they heard your calls for a 20% tariff reduction. However, in what is being called the Mongrel Tariff of 1883, they barely reduced any taxes and left strong barriers for protectionism.
Very well, Mr. Frelinghuysen. It appears we'll have to do this ourselves. Could you negotiate some treaties with the nations of Latin America? Congress, and even my own Republican Party members, will balk. But America's economy is not benefiting from protectionism.
Yes, Mr. President. I'll send word to Nicaragua right now.
Mr. Frelinghuysen, would you like some ice cream?
Yes, please.
Offer me.
Mr. President, I just got word from the Senate. He created a bill that said that government offices should be awarded on merit.
Yes, Mr. Pendleton is correct. Civil service jobs should be awarded on the basis of merit. But this is not a popular stance for a Republican stalwart such as myself.
Nonetheless, I must support this bill. What with the post office scandal and acquittal?
I know Congress launched a private investigation under President Graham, but let us continue.
I agree, Mr. President. These jobs should be awarded on merit. I will continue to work with the courts to bring down this awful happening.
This is not an ideal outcome, Mr. Brewster, but at least the public is aware. Their disgust will help pass a Civil Service Reform Act. It is only a matter of time.
The jury has found Mr. Brady and Mr. Dorsey innocent.
My health is poor, and my policies are unpopular. Mr. Lane, I do not object to you seeking the vote of the Republican Party.
Thank you, Mr. President.
That was so good though, it sounded like it.
The conflict between the parties is too great.
Dena, I know you like
The salt air will help soothe your ailments.
Alright.
Okay.
Yes.
Ah, Mr. Freilinger, can I have a drink?
That's not his name!
That's Freilinger.
No!
Flingheisen. Flingheisen? What is it? Louis Winston Tiffany.
It's not his name.
Comfort.
Mr. Blaine, wait, okay. I don't know. Wait. Okay, no, I said wait.
Mr.
Ray? Blaine? Heisen?
Flingheisen?
Wait.
Yeah. Which side is
The majority of the cabinet.
Freilingheisen.
Alas, my stalking will have to continue. And the assassination.
I'm sorry, Mr. President, but your Congress has passed your veto.
No!
No, passed over.
You can't ask me to remember anymore.
President Grant. But let us continue.
No Congress.
No, don't laugh. Come on, that's good. Yeah. Too many goons.
Congress, and even my own Republican Party members will boss.
Oh, wait, what are you doing?
Maybe we just want food, guys. Oh my god.
Mr. Lane,
Just speak normally. Speak normally. Like he honestly was speaking completely normally. Read the Wikipedia page.
Only we could move him like so. None of that. Let us probe once again.
No, you're not probing with the metal detector. What are you doing?